Hi everyone and welcome to the next Christmas bake. Today we are making a hazelnut and chocolate cake. The cake sponge will be soft, made with hazelnut praline, and then it will be filled with roasted hazelnuts. The cake's exterior will also be covered with mousseline cream. That mousseline cream is really rich and creamy. And then we are going to make some Christmas trees with chocolate ganache. So let's begin. For this, we need eggs, flour, milk, oil, vanilla, oranges, sugar, salt, baking powder, baking soda, hazelnut praline powder, and cocoa powder. So let's begin. First, for the hazelnut praline, in a hot pan over medium heat, add 1/3 of the sugar. Once it starts melting, add the second portion and mix gently. Do not use a spatula. Finally, add the last portion of the sugar. When the sugar turns light brown, reduce the heat to low and add the hazelnuts, mixing until fully coated. Transfer the mixture onto a lined parchment paper to cool completely. Blend the cool mixture to a powder. For a smoother texture, you can blend further to make a creamy paste. For the cake sponge, whip your eggs and sugar until they are pale and fluffy. To this, add oil and vanilla and whisk again. For the dry mix, in a bowl add flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, cocoa powder and nut praline and mix. In the wet mix, add orange zest and sift in 1/3 the dry ingredients. To this, add half the milk and mix. Mix until you can't see any dry flour. Add the second part of the dry mix and the remaining milk and mix. Sift in the final part of the dry mix and mix until you can't see any dry flour. Transfer this equally to two 6-inch lined cake pans. Tap the pans to remove any air bubbles and bake at 165°C for 30 to 35 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. After 5 minutes, remove the cake pans and let it cool completely on the cooling rack. For the pastry cream, in a bowl add egg yolks, sugar and cornstarch and whisk until there are no lumps. Heat the milk on medium heat. Do not boil. Once you see a little steam in the milk, transfer 1/3 milk to the egg mixture and whisk continuously to avoid scrambled eggs. Once you see little bubbles in the milk, transfer the egg mixture and whisk continuously. Once it is thick, remove it from the heat. Transfer it to a bowl. Cover it with cling wrap and transfer it to the fridge and let it cool for a minimum of 2 to 3 hours. Next, whisk softened butter. To this, add hazelnut praline and whisk again. Add the chilled pastry cream to it and mix. Place your room temperature cake sponge on a cake board and cut the top dome part. For this, place your knife at one edge of the sponge and cut until the entire surface of the knife is inside the sponge. Next, rotate the sponge and just concentrate to cut the next edge. Repeat this until you have reached your initial point. Then just slide your knife from the center of the cake. Add a little pastry cream on the cake board and place your cake sponge on it. To this, apply spice syrup on both sponges. The recipe for spice syrup is in the Masala chai cake. The link is in the description and on the end screen. Apply pastry cream on top of the sponge. Spread it using a spatula. Add hazelnut praline and roasted hazelnuts on it. Add second sponge layer on top of it. Add hazelnut cream on top and spread. Apply hazelnut cream on the entire height of the cake. Use an offset spatula to spread the cream. Next, using a scraper, smooth the edges of the cake. Place the scraper at around 30 degrees with the cake and rotate the base so that it does a full 360 degrees to get a smooth finish. Fill the holes with hazelnut cream and repeat scraping until you get a smooth edge. Place this in the fridge for half an hour to set. Next, use a knife to make a Christmas tree on top of the cake. Next, make the tree using chocolate ganache. The recipe for the ganache is in my Yule log recipe. The link is in the description and on the end screen. Next, decorate the tree with your favorite sprinkles. Next, pipe some hazelnut cream on the cake to make your favorite pattern. You can also decorate the cake with some leftover ganache. Decorate the cake with hazelnut praline and roasted hazelnuts. And your Christmas hazelnut chocolate cake is ready. Soft, nutty, crunchy, festive. The perfect holiday showstopper. If you like this recipe, then you're definitely going to like my Christmas brownie recipe. The link is in the description and on the end screen.